Oh, yeah. Woohoo. That's how we do it, baby. Yeah, drop the mic. That's it. Boom. That's right. Got to get pumped up because we got legends on the panel today. What? We got the master, the puppet master himself. That's right. FX Maestro. That's right. Director of films. That's right. He is on the rise with that filmmaking and directing. Tom Devlin. Welcome back to the channel, brother.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. And we got martial artist, actor, stuntman, mocap actor. He's done it all. That's right. He's faced Naruto and more. Hunter C. Smith in the house, baby. How you doing? Oh, woo! There we go. Yeah. Let's try it again. Can you? Mic check. Mic check. Try it again. Microphone check. Nope, still can't hear you. But maybe bounce out, bounce back in. That's all right. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling, Hunter. Thanks for being there, my friend. But we still can't hear you for some reason. All right, let's keep going there. Let me try to try it now, brother.
Again.
Hey, there you go. There you go. That's right.
Just had to disassemble all my technology, but I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Hey, it's great to have you here, man. Your action reel is phenomenal, brother. You being set
Thank
on
you so
fire,
much.
martial
I love
arts.
playing with physicality and with all the good swords and weapons and anything I can swing a stick at.
Yeah, man, that's what this channel is all about. Action, martial arts, and horror. We support the stuntmen. That's right. So it's great. It's great to have you here. And y'all know who this is. That's right. Ghidorah himself is here in human form. Alan Maxson, what's up, brother? Welcome back.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yeah, man, it's good to have you here. And Rob, my brother from another mother, my co-host of the night from Entertainment Talk Nation. Rob, welcome back.
Thank you, Preston, for having me here. Appreciate that.
Yes, and now it is your turn.
Oh yeah, I know.
Segueing to you.
He puts it on me because he can't pronounce the god. Okay, so but I am. Look, I have to admit I am going to fail here because while I know her first name, which is as beautiful as she is, NAIIA, but the last name I forgot the pronunciation. I'm so sorry. I failed epically. My apologies.
Try it. Well, points for trying. Let's just go for it.
La.
You nailed the first syllable. You're like,
yeah. Well, yeah. LA's kind of that part's easy. It's the la.
Think French.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm thinking Spanish, and I know I'm going to say it wrong. So,
La joie.
La joie. There it is.
Yes.
Okay. NAIIA La joie.
He just wanted to hear you say it. That's all it was. That's all it is.
I've been told it sounds like a Harry Potter spell. NAIIA La joie.
Oh, wow. That's damn.
What does it do? What does it do to you?
Ooh, well, what would you like it to do to you?
That's a dangerous spell book there.
Well,
you're the one who said you like to swing your stick at things. So.
Oh my goodness! Stupefy.
Wow, we are on fire within the first 5 minutes.
Amazing. This is amazing.
That is good.
Goodness.
Very good.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We're keeping you here.
Yes. Yeah. You're here for entertainment. That's what it's all about. That's right. But it's great having all the legends here. That's right. And you know I got to do the segue because I got my brother here. I got Tom here. Hey, yo. Keep an eye out, baby. That's right. Las Vegas Frankenstein, son. Keep an eye out for the Blu-ray coming soon. That's right. And Teddy told me too. That's right. Even the carpetbagger is picking up his Blu-ray copy. So make sure you guys pick up Teddy Told Me To. That's right. And don't forget the upcoming vampiric wrestling, fighting, punk rocking. That's right. The After Dark, baby. And yes, that is Gangrel. That's right. Who is in the movie. And it was an honor to have me in little parts in both films, man. I appreciate it.
You're all over that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have scenes yourself, man. You knocked out Jeff Chang.
That made the cut. All right.
I want to see this movie 10 times more now.
Right.
That's right. You get the samurai guy knocks somebody out. But yeah, awesome stuff coming from Tom himself. But we are here. That's right. Well, we love action, martial arts, and horror, baby. We love that. We celebrate that here on this channel. But we also celebrate, that's right, some of that sci-fi magic, baby. Oh, yeah. And we talking sci-fi today. That's right. Alien Planet. Before we hit the trailer, you know what? Let's hit the trailer, and then we can talk about it. Here we go, baby. Let's have some fun.
ready to put all of our history aside so that we both can live.
I will find the vial to rejuvenate Camille, and the rest of you will be stuck drinking Zod till the end of your miserable lives. You will not do this to my people again. Give me that vial! Give me the vial now!
You can't have it yet!
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I gotta
Oh
say,
yeah.
I love that you chose the trailer that I haven't even released yet.
No! Exclusive debut.
Podcast exclusive.
Debut trailer.
Right here on the channel, baby. But yeah, Alien Planet, me and Rob have seen it. I will start first. It is off the chain. I really enjoyed it, and it was such a pleasant surprise and a breath of fresh air. I mean, hey, y'all tired of some boring G-rated, Disney Plus rated sci-fi? You're not gonna get that here, baby. That's right. You know, you want your sci-fi with some balls. Rob, you got the accent sometimes. Go ahead. Sci-fi with balls. Say it.
Sci-fi with balls?
You gotta say it. This is a movie with balls. That's right.
Hey,
So,
hey, this movie's got some cojones. It's got some balls on it with a little bit of marinara. You know, it's just fantastic.
I think there's about 12 gallons of marinara.
Oh my god, yeah, it's true.
and speaking of that 12 gallons of marinara, I love, Samurai Guy loves his gore. I love the practical effects in this film, in the puppetry, which we will get to with the character of Guy Reed. That's right. But Tom, how much marinara did you use?
You know what? I didn't do the onset effects for this movie. I created Guy Reed, the puppet cat creature.
Oh,
and
nice.
The dweller creature, the big cave monster dude. Me and Alan, we've known each other forever, and he talked to me about this a long time ago and was like, I want some puppets, some rubber puppets. And I was like, oh, I got you, man.
Nice. That's right.
Yes.
See, I told you, he's the puppet master.
I was actually just texting Tom before this, and what I think is awesome about this episode, and I don't think we'll ever have this on any other interview, is you have the three people that bring Guy Reed to life all here at once.
And you don't think they will ever do that again?
Well, I'm doing this interview.
Right.
Like all of us at the same interview. It'll be rare when it happens again because I didn't even expect Tom to be here. It was a last minute surprise that we got.
Yeah, they grabbed me up. They
Yeah. Had to make the call. But yeah. Oh, we got Lady Fat Blood, my better half watching. She's like, oh my God, was that an alien cat? Yes, it was, baby. Yes. And you're going to dig the healing ability.
Oh, that's great.
That's so good. That's so good. But hey, everybody, if you're wondering what we're talking about, you're gonna have to watch the movie. That's right. So it is on Blu-ray. I'll put links in the description box below. Check out the Blu-ray. Check it out on Amazon Prime. But what I'm gonna do a little screen share action, and we're gonna watch the other trailer, and then you guys could talk about your experiences throughout the film. But while I'm doing that, Alan, boom, Mr. Idea Man, the writer and director of the film. How'd you get the idea for this, my friend?
By watching all of my favorite movies. This is my love letter to all of my favorite sci-fi films, like V, Alien Nation, Enemy Mine, Star Trek, Planet of the Apes. I love that entire franchise.
Did you just say Enemy Mine?
Yes.
I knew it. I told Preston, didn't I tell you a month ago? I said, I feel like there's some Enemy Mine inspiration here.
Yes.
And that's such a fantastic movie. Wow, that's great. I'm excited to hear that because that's kind of the vibes I got. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm just super exciting.
Yeah, no. I love Enemy Mine. Enemy Mine is great because it's just such a beautiful movie, but the visuals and the aliens and all of it is just it's eye candy in every frame. But the great thing about it is this movie, while it has hints of Enemy Mine, I would actually say it's not just Enemy Mine. Like Enemy Mine is a story that you see in so many movies. Hell in the Pacific
Yes.
is mine. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you got it right there. You also have, there's like multiple episodes of Star Trek throughout all of the different series. I know there's an episode of Rebels. There's an episode of the Planet of the Apes TV series where Urko and Burke fall into a pit and they're forced to get along to get out because they're running out of air. Like, this is a story that it's a classic science fiction story. I'm sure you could find Twilight Zone episodes with it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know offhand, but I'm willing to bet one exists. And so I love this type of story because it's just classic sci-fi. You don't get it in.
And speaking of classic sci-fi, I know I'm late to the game. When I was younger, I was more of a Star Wars guy. Now I'm got older, I'm kind of liking more OG Star Trek, to be honest. But I finally finished all 7 seasons, Alan, of Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
It's my favorite one.
Holy shit, guys. If you have not, I mean, I know everyone loves, Picard and they love that cast.
Deep Space, baby.
But Deep Space Nine.
Shit. It's so funny that you mentioned that, Preston, because I feel like there's some spirit animal stuff going on here. I just started watching Star Trek a month ago because I got tired of Star. I'm dead serious. So I just finished Enterprise. I finished all of that. I'm currently watching Next Generation.
Nice.
So my first time ever. Never seen Next Generation.
Enjoy.
Next Gen's my favorite one.
You're gonna love it, Rob, but you got to go right into Deep Space Nine after that and be blown away even more, man.
Quark all day. Ferengis for life, man.
Let's go. Come 2 quarks. Yeah. Yeah, love it. But yeah, let's talk about the movie. See, this is how you do a trailer. There's gore getting shot in the dome right in the beginning of the trailer. But yeah, man. So who did the actual like this kind of visuals right here?
So that was a practical ship we built. That was a real ship. It was about 4 feet wide and 2 feet wide, 4 feet long. And we actually filmed it flying and and the other stuff that happens that I won't spoil.
Right.
All of that live, which actually, you'd mentioned everybody can watch this on streaming or Blu-ray. It's on all of the streaming channels. But if you want 2 behind the scenes features to see how we made it all, that's all exclusive to the Blu-ray. Just FYI, everybody.
Nice. Copy that. And this ship right here, all practical, baby. Look at that.
That's real. Yep.
But look at this location and this setting is so good, man.
That's
so good.
That's classic Star Trek right there, where he fights the Gorn.
Also,
that's why I put it, how perfect. I put in the little GIF in the intro of him fighting the Gorn. I had to put that in there. But yeah, great locations, great shots right there. Yeah, really great stuff. But yeah, let's get back to the talking about it. So Hunter, your involvement, my friend, when you got the script, you were like, I'm in.
Definitely. I love antagonists, and Brochi was a special blend of jerk but with a noble cause. And it's like, okay, if I have to decimate a people, it'll be to save my own. So yeah. Them's the break sometimes,
I thought that with Brochi, you did a good job of showing a very subtle compassion, but without compromising how strong and how fearsome he can be. It was really good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, like the PTSD and the trauma, like he has his own issues and he's put them behind, but they're still, especially being brought to the surface in this instance. So there's a lot to go with, and I'm glad that that came through, even through the layers of prosthetics.
Yes. I mean, how many hours
did it take to? Yeah, I was there. Look at that.
Good, Rob. Good.
Well, that's what we started out with like a 3-hour application, and we got down to about 2 hours 5 minutes by the end of the run. The girls, they team did an amazing job. Alexis and Ashley and all of them, amazing.
Shout out to Locke here. Alexandra Bokova. She did a great job in the film as well. But my 2 favorite characters are actually here right now. I'm sorry. I gotta be honest. Brochi and Gyri, they're right here, baby. That's right.
We're the squad.
Right. Yeah, man. So
I got
NAIA. I say it right.
NAIA.
There you go. NAIA. Is this your first time puppeteering?
Yes, it absolutely was. It was so much fun. Wow. But I mean, the whole story of me even getting into this situation is hysterical, and this goes to show Alan's genius. We met on a full moon feature set, and he was just like, he was playing a creature, and he's like, yeah, I do creature work. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I do underwater stunt work. And we were just mesmerized by each other's fortes. We're like, oh, okay, that's cool. And he's like, you know what, you'd be good at puppetry. And I'm like, what the hell makes you think that I'd be good at puppeteering anything? And he's like, well, if you can manipulate a silicone tail and make it look like it's actually a part of your body, then that's essentially what puppeteering is. It's an extension of you.
Right.
And thankfully, with Tom's work on top of it, it was just so easy to slip into the skin, quite literally, and just manipulate Gairi. And apparently I was pretty decent at it, I guess.
Nice. Well, you learn from the master.
You did really well, yeah.
You learn from the master. But yeah, I loved Gairi. And I love Alan. You did such a great job doing the whole kind of like alien language, but you would throw in, if you listen closely, guys, Alan will throw in like little English words here and there, like no, something like that. Like,
yeah, it was very subtle. Yeah, that no part was hilarious.
Yeah, it was great. And Alan, you're so good at voice acting, man. You keep that up, keep that going. But yeah, we got some screenshots here of some behind the scenes of NAIIA doing her thing. Look at that. That's right.
She brought a lot of fun and personality to Gairi, and it was lovely to work with.
This is
not
great.
Just a doll, but an animated, creative, sentient being.
Oh yeah, with some great shots here.
There you go.
Look at that. That's hard work. That's not easy right there, man. That's hard work.
That's the cush job right there.
He was doing a plank the entire shoot because of the position she had to be in, and especially to keep the legs sturdy on the ground to look like she's standing. Like she'll joke that she got the best workout of her life on the movie because it was just physical work all day. And it's one of the main characters. She's in so many scenes that she's constantly just planking on the dirt, the ground.
One arm plank. I was so ripped by the end of the shoot, guys. It was awesome. You can't tell because I'm in the chroma key, but I was just ripped.
I believe it.
Oh my goodness. Tell us about this little shot here, NAIIA.
I was wondering if we were going to be showing that. Yeah.
That's supposed to be the feet, right?
Yes. And I mean, you'll just have to watch the movie for those who haven't seen it to actually see this come into play. But it turned out so well. So we had two main Gairi puppets, and one of them, as you can see, you could kind of disassemble. So we have the drumsticks here that we're walking up Hunter's. This is Hunter and his awesome prosthetics. And we were manipulating them to actually do the walk. And so in preparation for puppeteering, since this was my first time puppeteering, I do have a cat. I am a cat person. I feel like we are all cat people here. So, I mean, extensive research watching my 18-year-old cat, but also actually looking into feline behavior and especially how they move. And I implemented a lot of that into Gairi. So when you see me in that particular shot manipulate the feet, it is like you would see an actual cat do. It wasn't quite like a trot or a gallop. It's the one leg at a time to make it look like realistic. So it's not just, a cat stomping across his back.
But yeah, it was great.
There's a funny story with those legs. I think it'd be fun if Tom told this, but when I went to your shop, those legs weren't always detached, and we had to decide were we going to cut them or not. Do you remember that, Tom?
I just took them off.
Tom was like, I don't know if we should. Let's just cut them, and we're like, we can't go back.
I mean, sometimes you just got to cut the legs off.
It's fun
because we were going to try to rod puppet them from the body, but it didn't. They didn't move right. You couldn't do what you needed to do. So, yeah,
we need more freedom.
Cut them off.
And movie magic makes it all come together.
That worked out really well. I think that was the good call.
Yeah. When in doubt, cut them off.
We made 2 puppets though, right? There was 2 full puppets.
Not full. One was the full, and one was the back cut open with the legs cut off.
Oh yeah. And that's the one that we just cut them off. Include them.
Copy that. But yeah, love the visuals.
Barf cat too. The one we cut the legs off is what we used to shoot the barf out of.
Right.
There you go. You guys heard that, right? So yeah, shoot the barf out of. That's what's up.
A lot of
Very
fluid
serious
spray.
movie.
You gotta watch the movie to find out what we're talking about. But yeah, again, love the visuals, but it's all about the practical effects and the world. Creating a world that's not there is like one of the most ridiculous things. And you guys did such a great job using the location and just adding to it, to make that planet alien. Yeah, love it. But yeah, you did such a great job. Loved Guy Reed. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, let's get back to talking about the movie while we're watching the little trailer here. Hold on, let's go back to it here.
I'm actually gonna bow out, guys. So it was awesome. Thank you.
Yes, brother.
Samurai and all this wonderful hoopla with Alien Planet. I hope everybody watched. So much heart went into this movie, and I mean, this was been a passion project of Alan's for a long time. I mean, years before he made it, we talked about it. So super cool.
Hey, man, it's always an honor to have you here, my friend, and for you to keep continuously making awesome movies and continuously killing Samurai Guy in them. It's an honor. Or featuring me. I appreciate it, brother.
I want to kill Hunter in the next one.
Bring it
Yeah.
on. Bring it on, Tom.
Or even better.
Hey, I like to die one day.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Even
I'll be
better,
willing to go out to wherever you are. It's no problem.
Even better, have Hunter kill me and Rob. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom. Love you, brother.
Bye, Tom.
Great work
See you
on
in the
this
future,
movie,
my friend.
Tom.
Thank you so much. Las Vegas Frankenstein, the After Dark. Let's go. Teddy told me to, baby. Let's make it happen. All right. Love that guy. Legend, man.
I love your
so cool.
excitement, Preston. It's so
That's me, man. Hey, man, but I'm excited. It's not just because I have awesome, cool guests here, but I'm excited because I actually enjoy what you guys did.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't like what you guys did, I would have been like, so Rob, you're going to be asking all the questions?
I have tons of them. I have tons of things I want to say because I watched this movie this morning and there were so many subtle things that I noticed that you just don't really notice in mainstream Hollywood movies anymore. A lot of those movies, unfortunately, tend to be surface level, but there were certain things in this movie that you shot it so that it's noticeable, but it was still subtle. And then there's a payoff later for that. And it really kind of took me back to those movies you were talking about, like, those classic sci-fi movies.
Yeah.
I love the parallel between Jairi and Broshit because I was telling Hunter earlier that I really like the way that he showed some subtle compassion while still maintaining that very intimidating presence. And Jairi is kind of the same way. Very vicious. I mean, attacked Locke. Then later they kind of work together. And I'm sorry, I hope these are just minor spoilers, but the point I'm trying to make is there's just a lot of things that I really enjoyed the effort and the detail that you put in to this. Yes. And I was actually blown away by the ending. I'm not going to say anything else, but I did not see that coming. It was out of left field. It's one of those feelings you get when you watch something. You're like, oh shit. I did not see that coming. Yeah. So I just want to commend everybody because it was really a joy to watch. And I want to give kudos to the prosthetics team because, man, let me tell you something. That work on the aliens was just, I was not expecting that level of detail, because indie films, I know you guys work with a budget. It doesn't always work out, but man, I was like, wow. I mean, there's Hollywood is so like engrossed with CGI now that they don't put in the kind of, I feel, in my opinion, they don't put in the kind of effort that you guys did in the prosthetics and the practical effects. Preach. I was really taken back. You guys did. And I know he said it before he left that there was a lot of heart put into this project. And it's very, very evident. It's very clear. You guys did a great job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Man. Very well said. Alan, but yeah, kind of popping off with, go ahead, Alan. Go ahead, Alan.
It means a lot to hear you guys say that. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. But to go back to what Rob was talking about, I mean, Tom's, the alien he created right here. I mean, this is really look at that.
That is
look at that, dude.
It's insanely good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't imagine the amount of time he put into that.
Yeah.
The amount of time that we had 3 different effects teams, and all of them put in so many hours. Actually, sorry, no, we had 4. We had 4 effects teams. So one person, Scotty Fields, did the plants. Tom Devlin and his team did Gyrie and the Dweller. Illusion Industries with Todd Tucker did the prosthetics, and then Alexis Payanessa and her team did the painting and application. And I would say between all of it, I think all of them probably worked 4 to 5 months in pre-production before we filmed to build and paint all of these. So there was a lot of work in them. And this was the most important part.
How long did it take, Alan, to create the insides of the ship?
That was a pre-built set on a soundstage.
Okay.
So luckily, I didn't have to do anything.
That was a
Copy that.
blessing from Fawn Coast Studios.
See, I love how the trailer started with somebody getting the dome shot. And then this is how the trailer ends right here. Just boop, there you go. There you go. Yeah, so good, fantastic. But I gotta go to my man Hunter right now, and I gotta spoil a little bit here. I gotta give everybody watch a little taste, baby. That's right. I'm gonna show the fight. And then Hunter, we're gonna talk about it. Let's
chat.
This is really good.
Yep. Yeah. Hunter, before we talk about it,
yes,
that right at that moment in the movie was the moment where I was like, okay, Bro Cheat's my favorite character in the movie. And it's this right here. I mean, look at this shot, guys. Look at this shot. Look at how badass. Look at how badass and beautiful that shot is. This right here, right after you shot the alien to the dome, took it out, and then stood there and just started screaming. Ah!
Well, he'd been punking me for days. I had to do something, you know.
I was like, all right, Bro Cheat's my favorite character. Now, you know. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Look, I mean, look at this. This looks amazing. The lighting and everything. I mean, how hard was it to light, Alan? Some of the inside sets and stuff, man.
You know, it was. I had it all planned out, actually. I had what colors and where and how I wanted the accents to be all planned months in advance. And I had many meetings with the camera team. So when we got there, you know, it was we knew what we wanted. So it was easy. So we set it up, checked the lens and said, looks great. You know, and I think that the key is just the pre-pro is just make sure you know what you want before and you don't have to waste time deciding on set.
And Alan did a terrific job showing the difference between like my ship before the crash and then this after other ship, just by shifting the lighting, putting a few different adjustments to the walls and whatnot. But I thought he really created a new environment with that awesome lighting.
Oh yeah, so good. But we got to give some love to some of the co-stars as well in here. So first of all, congrats to everyone, especially you, Alan, for the positive feedback, the nominations, the awards that the film has got. Thank you so much for being here. And I got to go. Peace out. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
I was like, all right, I'll take over.
No. But no, congrats on everyone here on the positive feedback. But we got to give a little shout out to the little co-stars here. So shout out to, we got Cac here, played by Daniel Edward Masterson. Shout out to Daniel. That's right. Also, boom, you know, the Dweller now. You know, Tom's the Dweller, played by Eric. Great job, Eric. He's in Clown Motel and some other awesome movies right there. Boom, let's keep it going. Kaveen. There you go. Shout out to Richard Dorton, who was also a part of Godzilla King of the Monsters and looks like Star Wars was that Force Unleashed #2 looks like there. And shout out to him
game.
as well as General Delich by Rob here. Shout out to Rob. He did a great job as well. Oh, another minor spoiler. Make sure you guys watch the credits of the film. All right. Make sure you watch those credits. Okay. A little something extra there. That's something extra. Shout out to Prefect Lucan, played by Donald Russell here. But I got to go back up to NAIIA. I got to go back up here. That's right. It's going to be different every single time I do it. All right. This would have been a perfect question to ask when Tom was still here. But all right. The Gingerweed Man, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Yes, it's the movie that started it all, because that's actually where I met Alan. So we met. That's the full moon feature that we met on. And up until then, I hadn't had any experience puppeteering, but in GWM, I act opposite a puppet, and that was so much fun. That was also a first time experience, and that was equally a fun set. Just hysterical.
Yeah, and it's awesome you were part of Blue Mountain State, which is a hilarious show. It's so funny. That's pretty cool. But
so that was my first ever gig. I was 22 years old. So I'm originally from Montreal, Canada. I was 22 years old, and, I graduated drama honors, minor in film studies, thinking like, I studied drama. I'm going to go become an actor, which, typically it never works out that way. But in my case, it actually did. And I'm like, I have no idea how the hell I'm here. I went to an audition that I kid you not, guys, I found on Craigslist. Because this is back in the early 2000s in Canada, where Craigslist is apparently safer, ?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, sure. Like high school football TV show. Yeah, I'll audition for you. And thinking that it was, not a big deal. And I go into this casting office and I see 20 other women, and I'm like, oh no, this is serious. And I was like, I might be out of my league here. And I went in, and the casting director at first was silent, and I'm like, oh shit, is this good? Is this bad? Did I fuck it up? And then he's like, can you come back tomorrow and read for another role? And I was like, sure. And then a couple of months later, I was a direct book for Blue Mountain State, and then it just been snowballed out of control since then. And now I'm puppeteering in Sci-Fi.
Nice.
That's right. You're learning everything. You're getting experience in everything.
Exactly. I never say no. I'm very Christopher Walken that way. I won't say no. I say, oh, I haven't done that yet. And I feel like that's what always keeps it interesting.
Do you also like Christopher Walken throwing some dance moves in every role?
All the time. You can literally ask him. Yes, absolutely. Oh yeah, Kyrie was getting down.
Oh my god! But we got to see the Gingerweed Man, Rob. We have to watch this. We have to watch this. So for sure. That is awesome. But yeah, let me get down to my man Hunter. So back to Hunter, that fight sequence. Yeah. How long did that take? How difficult was that?
Well, the big challenge with that was we had established so much the monstrousness of the Dweller, his inability to be affected by so much. And like when she leaves me for dead, I've already been wounded. I'm like, how am I going to take this guy down? So I was chatting with Alan. I was like, I want it to be messy. I want it to still be, I'm getting bashed. But then, a bone, a spear in the right place will do everything you need. So that next shot and then the blast and getting me knocked back to my gun, I was like, we need to be saved in this moment. But it's because the Dweller is so overpowering that he can be more casual. He doesn't have to, he knows he's in the win. He knows he's beaten me down again and again. So there is that little gap of time that earns my character the space, because story and reality is very important to me. You can ask Alan a couple of times. I'm like, well, but when in real life, this would happen. He's like, Hunter, just trust me. I need you to go with me on this one. I'll be like, okay. But I love to play for reality and stories so that we can honor the audience and ask them to come with us and be like, yeah, I buy that.
Yeah, which leads to this glorious.
Yeah, and that's just vindication.
I want this autographed, Hunter, and sent to me. And I want to hang that shot on the wall.
I'm not kidding. That.
I'm not kidding. So. Hunter, since you hold on, Rob, really quick. Hunter, since you have been involved with martial arts and fight choreography, stuff like that, did you do the fight choreography for your scene, or did Alan kind of over? Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I planned it out for this, and then for the ending fight scene, and I wanted to get Alexandra involved, like Locke. I thought that she needed to be a part of the action and whatnot, and really bring everyone together for that last bit. So a team
Nice.
effort to take down.
Alan, next film you're doing, martial arts, action, horror? Let's go. Come on.
Who knows? I have a couple
Yeah.
of my sleeves. We will see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm all
Tom
for
Hanks,
that.
that'd be
I got the thumbs up for that. Oh, go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, no, I was when Hunter was talking about how you were discussing with Alan, you know, well, this would happen here. I wanted to, it was funny you mentioned that because it made me remember, and you guys will know what I'm talking about because I don't want to say spoilers, but the series of events that happen that lead to that fight with Brochita and the Dweller, there was some decisions you made there that you so used to seeing in a movie. The most obvious thing is the two people get together. However, this one character took a different path that you don't always see. And I thought that was such a great decision. It was so refreshing to see, like, it was unpredictable, some of the decisions the characters made. And so I just wanted to kind of like, that was something else I wanted to mention. If you kind of know what part I'm talking about with regarding Locke and Jairi, and then of course Brochit in the Dweller's cell, and how Locke makes a decision that I think most audiences would think, okay, yeah, of course she's going to do that. And then she goes and she does something else. And I was like, oh, this is going to lead to something bad. I was like, whoa. That was really, 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 I like the fact that you took the time out to kind of just really subvert things. Like, there wasn't expecting that. It was just such a good surprise. And yeah, you guys did a good job with definitely making decisions that were not something the audience would automatically assume, but the payoff is what made it even better. Because sometimes those things don't work out. When certain directors try to go a different direction, it doesn't always pay off. But man, that was like a great decision to kind of go off the beaten path.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good job, Alan.
Did we mention how good of job you guys did? Did we say
Yeah, I
that?
know.
Did we say
honestly, Preston will tell
one.
you. Like I mean, I'm pretty much. Well, I don't want to make myself sound like too much of a bad guy, but you know, I can be straight up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll put it to you like this. I just bought a house over the weekend. I've only gotten 6 hours of sleep in the last 4 days.
Oh my!
I watched this morning, and normally the human body would tell you to go to sleep, no matter what. Doesn't matter if it's action packed or not. I was peeled for the whole movie, wide awake watching it, and so just to give you an idea of how good you did, it was. Thumbs up, man.
That
Rob,
really a lot. Thank you,
Rob. When you got done watching it, did you take a breath of fresh air?
That's funny you say that, because I was going to say it's so refreshing. I have been doing nothing but bitching about all these movies and all these shows and how much they suck ass. And here comes this fantastic, and this is a good example of the balance of. This is why I say I don't have a problem with Hollywood wanting to make money, but there should be a balance of money and passion.
Yes.
The passion is not there anymore. This has passion, and that's what I really appreciate.
Yes. Very well. Well said. But yeah, I did the same thing, and I've been doing that a lot recently, actually, with indie flicks and smaller budgeted movies. I've been like, oh, thank God! Like it's just like there's hope for cinema. Like there's hope, you know. But yeah, so well done. But let's go around. Let's have some fun here a little bit. NAIIA, what's some of your favorite sci-fi films? And you can't cheat and say Alien Planet.
Oh man. Okay, let's see.
If you don't have any, some of your favorite films. There you go.
Favorite sci-fi. I mean, so I have two go-to, and they're going to be The Thing, the original, and Alien.
Yes.
Also the first one, the original. Yeah, just based on, you know, and Alan kind of borrows from that, where I feel like less is more in terms of like what you show in the scene on camera. Because I mean, if you think back to Alien, literally all it is a guy in a suit going like this. And that's like the most terrifying first glimpse of the xenomorph that you see. And that image is forever burned in my brain.
Yep.
And it wasn't really until Aliens that you actually see what a full xenomorph looks like. You see the queen and everything. But in the first one, you really don't.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
And I think Alan borrows a lot from that. And of course, the thing, because talking about how terrifying, like, you know, practical effects are and the prosthetics, and that is unreal. And so those are my two that are tied.
Great taste in movies already, and people forget that Alien was still a 70s movie, which is insane because people don't think it's a 70s movie. Because if you look at other sci-fi 70s films out that came out around that time, they don't look like Alien, you know? Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah,
it's gritty, and there's a lot of social commentary. Like you could do. I remember I was a film minor, and we did a full class on studying sci-fi and the full chapter just on Alien alone. And there's so much similar to Alien Planet. I always have to bring it back to Alien Planet, and there is a lot of social commentary, and I think that's why a lot of people are drawn to it and don't. I'm going to quote Rob here. That's why it doesn't suck ass.
Rob, you're putting that on a shirt. That's a new shirt merch.
Exactly. It sucks ass. Yes. I have one that's even worse. I sometimes I say stuff like, I'd rather hit myself in the crotch with a spiked bat than watch this shit. That's one of my audience's favorites.
I think fits on a t-shirt better.
I was gonna say.
Actually, I think the back of the shirt. I think the back of the shirt would be good for the other one.
Yeah, right. Like shillelagh on it.
Hunter. Some of your favorite sci-fi, brother.
1984 Dune was my, like, I was raised on that, and it just that kind of epicness with, and then when I read the book afterwards, I was like, so many different themes of, you know, ecology and sci-fi and politics and religion all coalescing in this one thing. I was like, sci-fi can be amazing. I was like, sci-fi has scope. And of course, Enemy Mine was one of my early films and that I loved. And Hank Gossett Jr.'s work in that is just like so incredible. The voice and the efforts and the work he does is just amazing. I loved prosthetics and seeing anything that was outside of the norm and practical. It was always so crazy. And then Schwarzenegger with the face ripping in the
Come
red.
on, brother.
Thank you.
Predator.
Yeah. That meltdown from the lady into him was the best ever.
I
Total
love it.
Recall, I think.
Total Recall?
Yes, Total Recall.
Nice.
Oh, you're talking about Total Recall.
Yeah,
Okay, I thought you were
Total
talking about
Recall.
Predator. Nice. Yeah, Total Recall.
Yeah, that moment I was like,
2
that's the
weeks.
best job ever. I was like, can I do that? Can
2
we build me a
weeks.
face to crawl out of?
Love it. Oh yeah, Total Recall. So
Total
good.
Recall's great.
So good. Alan,
Yes.
favorite sci-fi.
But it's
Some of
funny,
your
I
favorites.
see how I'm holding my laptop because Zero, my cat, has taken over where my laptop is.
Oh no,
So like it's half on and half of it, my arm's kind of just holding it up.
it's all good, man.
And she's like rolling on it. It's funny. Favorite sci-fi, so many, but I'll give you 5 instead of 2.
Right. Okay. Damn, that's right.
All 5 of the original Planet of the Apes films.
Ah, there you go. Boom. That's some OG sci-fi.
They're
That's some
so
real sci-fi right there. Yeah.
I love all 5 of them. They're so wonderful. Social commentary, eye candy, fun, adventurous. You can't do better than that.
Nice. I'm so happy right now that we're getting so much love for Enemy Mine. I literally thought I was the only guy until Rob told me recently. I thought I was the only guy on the whole planet that liked Enemy Mine. It's so nice to get some love for some Enemy Mine, man. Is that even on Blu-ray? Like,
Yeah, you can. I think you can
Is
find
it?
it on Blu-ray.
Okay. All
I'll
right.
tell you, I actually went on eBay to find the very rare Steelbook Blu-ray.
What? Damn. That's some hardcore shit right there. Well, we need the 4K now, Alan. We need the 4K. Really quickly, I haven't forgot about you, chat. I know I've just been I'm multitasking over here, but really quick, Zadeh says, "Hey, Alan, enjoyed you as one of the Ghidorah heads." I know that is not what you guys are all talking about, but you do have a fan. You got a shout out to Alan there for.
Thank you.
Rob, did you have any
head work?
do you have any
Favorite
Godzilla King of the
sci-fis?
Monster questions for Alan, Rob?
I mean, yeah, I could probably have millions considering that's pretty much what my channel's based on. But actually, I do want to share a funny story with him. Alan, you were actually scheduled to be on my channel 2 years ago to talk about the Ghidorah. And a friend of mine had contacted you for me because I'm actually kind of shy about doing those kinds of things. So, and then you had told him yes, and I had to cancel because my daughter had broken her ankle that day.
Yeah. I am so sorry. Is she better now? Is her
yeah, she's fine now. She broke the other one a year later, and so we're good. But I just thought it was kind of funny because when Preston came up to me, I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to, and I meant to ask, but again, I tell this to Preston all the time. I'm always shy about asking anyone. It doesn't matter if it's someone who's in the industry or just anyone. I don't know why. I just am. I'm not shy about any other thing in life, but when it comes to asking people to come on the channel, I get shy. So, but yeah, you did a great job playing Ghidorah. My channel is very much based on kaiju and tokusatsu. So nice. you did an excellent job with that. And you know, you look, what I'm learning more and more about you, you got a lot of talent. So I appreciate your work in the industry, and I hope you just keep moving up, because I would love to see you get in on a good budget movie and get those talents out there, because we need more of that in Hollywood. Believe me, we do. Yes. We need more of it. Yes. And that goes for all of you as well, the whole team. Yeah. You guys all did a phenomenal job. But I know I keep singing your praises, but really, when you watch shit for the last 2 or 3 years, it's been that bad. It's been that you see something this refreshing. Like, you don't understand. I used to love Star Wars, and oh man, it's brutal. It's rough out there. Yeah. It's rough out there. I actually started watching reality TV. It got so bad. Oh no. I was like, I gotta watch something, you know. Oh my goodness. So, but hey, I just wanted to mention, Rob. Yeah, I just wanted to mention one last thing. In talking about the favorite sci-fi movies, there's tons I love, but there's this one sci-fi movie I only saw it twice in my life. It's an 80s movie. I have not been able to find it, and maybe you guys have heard of it. I feel like sometimes I'm the only one who's ever seen it. It's called My Science Project, and it was like a sci-fi movie about a bunch of kids who got a hold of a time machine, and they traveled to like prehistoric time. And this thing was like in 82. I saw it as a kid, and I've never been able to find it on any media. So you guys in the industry, if you ever run across, just ask, because if you get a chance, watch it. That one's really, really good. Really good. My Science Project.
Accepted. Yes.
All right. Yep. My Science Project. Yep. All right.
Really quick, more chat here. Todd, loving the intro. Hey, that's what I do here, man. That's what I do. Gotta have kick-ass intros. I'm catching up with chat right now. Really quick, Tribal Chief saying hello to everyone. Distinguished guests and real honor peeps. He's saying hello. That's right. Let's see. We have too much awesomeness and now a beauty.
There you go.
Alan is so beautiful. Alan is
I was gonna say,
it's the shirt. It's the shirt. Every time we do one of these, he has like a new Aloha shirt.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We got some more. These are responses from the trailer that we showed. So chat is digging it. They are loving it. And so Sexy Sumo is also a fan of Enemy Mine. All right, let's go. More love for Enemy Mine. Yes. But hey, I know all of you are extremely busy. You're busy beavers. But hey, I appreciate it. I am honored that all of you were able to hang out here with the old samurai guy, your boy Preston, representing what we love, which is cinema, baby. That's right. Putting that little sci-fi, that little horror, social commentary spin on it. Alan took the bowl, baby, put it all in there, mixed it up, and served it to all of us, and we enjoyed it. That's right. And we need more yummy meals like that, my friend. And Alan, if this is like your first movie, right? Like you're directing.
It's my first major feature. I did a very low budget feature many years ago, but it's extremely low budget. And I did a short film after that. So this is my first major full-length feature film. Yes.
Yeah. So you're on the rise. You are on a roll. I mean, this is what you start with. You were like, boom. Let's see you do better, Hollywood, with your zillion-dollar garbage out there. Rob, say the line, Rob. Say the line.
Which line? Which one? Oh,
T-shirt.
The T-shirt. Yeah, it sucks ass, Hollywood. Get better. Get better. Like Barbie, really? Really? This is where we're going?
Yeah, it beat
Come
the
on.
Dark Knight. It beat the Dark Knight.
Look, yeah, it's rough out there, guys. Please.
Hunter,
Save
you were
me.
going to say something, my friend.
Oh, I was going to say that one of the nicest things was that Alan was one of the most prepared directors I've ever worked with. He had his shoot schedule and everything planned out to the moment, and he met his days. And that is a lot to be said in this business.
It shows. It shows. You can see
Yes.
it in the movie. Really, it's great.
Thank you, Hunter. Even in return, like thank you for that comment. But also at the same time, literally every cast and crew member brought their A game. So there was no dropping of the balls. It was like everybody was putting their best foot forward. So it was while I appreciate the love and the compliment, it was a team effort, and everybody was pulling such heavy weight. It was, obviously it was a passion project for me, but it felt like, at least my observation, everyone was also passion project in their heart as well. So it felt like very much props and good work to all of you as well, and everyone else who is not here on this talk.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone. That's right.
Yes.
So we're getting ready to wrap it up right now. So before we go, we'll start with NAIIA. Is there anything you'd like to say to your followers? Go for it.
Sure. Watch this film. Absolutely. AlienPlanetFilm.com is where you can check it out. Like Alan said, it's on Blu-ray. We are now streaming on Amazon. And talking about that passion, I just have to piggyback on what Hunter was saying. I think the reason that Alan was able to see the passion in everyone is because his passion is so infectious. It's like a disease of cuddles. It was so infectious.
I like that disease of. I want that disease.
Exactly. Well,
Fuck
that's exactly
COVID.
it. Yeah. It's the cuddly disease. It was so infectious, though, because he was so passionate about it and it meant so much to him. It meant equally the same amount to us. And he is just such a giving, collaborative director. Watching these two work together. So Hunter mentioned that he was also stunt coordinating, and Alan, in like the most gracious way, was very like, you know what, this isn't really my wheelhouse, so sure, I'll leave it to you. And you very rarely, if never, see that in Hollywood. He'd be like, nope, I'm the director, this is mine, I want it this way. Mm-hmm. And he has no problem relenting and saying like, okay, yeah, let's work together, and provided it's true to his vision. And that's exactly how it came together. So there was no battle of ego on this set. It was a very happy, peaceful place with 12 gallons of blood. So hence the disease of cuddles.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Hunter, anything you have to say to your followers?
Well, as NAIIA said, everyone see this thing, AlienPlanetFilm.com. It is a film that is total genre. It is sci-fi, it is action, it is horror, it is for those lovers of indie film and just fun. As with prosthetics and everything like that, always in these kind of enemy mine films and these one or the other, we often have the human element. And what I loved most about the script that Alan created is that there is no human. There is no one that the audience needs to relate to or is being told this is you and you need to love others. You get to choose who you find and what passions or what reasoning that you follow or understand. And there really are no good answers. Everyone is doing what they can and is best for them and for their people. So
love it.
It's got heart.
Love it.
It's got heart.
There you go. Hey, you can have gore with your heart. Filmmakers out there. You can have
both.
both.
Have gore with my heart.
And now, that's right. The man of the hour, the man with the power. That's right. The man that's holding his laptop from his cat. Alan. Yeah,
this is what
say to your followers.
Oh, that's cute.
What's his name, Alan, or her name?
Zira. She's named after the ape from Planet of the Apes.
Love it.
Nice.
Love it. Go ahead, brother. Anything I say to your fans?
Same thing. Please watch the movie. And I think I want to piggy off what Pat was saying is, there's a lot of huge blockbuster things out there. And even, right now, anyone who's paying attention to the industry, there's strikes for good reason, because there's studios with large amounts of money. Mm-hmm. And then there's independent filmmakers with no studios attached who have made this piece of art, and we need you to watch it, support it, spread the word. Yeah, just get out there, watch it, and I think it helps us if you leave ratings, reviews, because all those things with the algorithms of the internet and all that jazz, it gets it on more eyeballs. It finds its right audience. So help us out. Do all that. Spread the word, and I think I'll end by saying, not only check out our movie like NAIIA and Hunter said, but investigate those two. Look at what they've done, because they have some very impressive work under their belts, and you should watch some of their stuff too. Check out their shows, their movies. Hunter has done some awesome video games, so if you don't want to watch anything, play some of these things. But yeah, everyone has got such talent. So I say, go investigate, dig down the rabbit hole of NAIIA and Hunter, and find out what you want to enjoy.
I will say, if you want to kill me, Texas Chainsaw Massacre comes out August 18th.
Aha, that's right. Did you and Tom work on that video game?
Yes. I did the male victim motion capture, the deaths and the animations, and Tom helped out with some of the characterization as well.
There you go. I know you guys are excited for that Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, so make sure you play it. That's right, and support that as well. How awesome is that? But Hunter, I need to see you in more martial arts and action movies, man. Let's go.
We're working that angle.
And NAIIA, more westerns. Let's go. More westerns. Yeah, I saw you with that rifle. You were enjoying it, Alan. I'm sensing the next project, action and horror, baby. Let's go.
I'm in.
The next one does have a lot more action.
Ooh, you already got something planned. Okay.
I do. I have
Can't talk about it right now, though, right?
I have something in the works, and it is basically if you thought Alien Planet was, say, a level 5 of action and craziness, I'm aiming for an 8.
Yes.
Oh boy. Bring on the testosterone.
You heard it here and now.
Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Let's go, man. I'm trying to find the clip. That's right. Even Kung Fu Santa, Rick Myers, is excited.
Show the fucking blood.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, now I'm even more excited for that next project you got going. So we're gonna have to come back. That's right.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about it. That's right. Rob, now that you got Alan, was it worth the wait?
Absolutely. Well, I didn't know I was waiting for it until you told me. So I was like, once that opportunity had passed, I was like, well, fuck. Then I got another chance, and it's like, yes. But and again, like I said, as much as I love the Ghidorah performance, I didn't want that to overshadow the great job you did here. But no, it was very nice to get a chance to talk to you, and this you guys, it's just refreshing to see such a good movie. Yeah, it really was. It meant a lot to me. So the reason I'm so elated is because you never get a chance to tell people who do great movies that they did a great job. So I'm taking advantage, which it may sound like I'm kissing your ass for the last hour, but I genuinely feel the way I feel. This was good stuff.
Rob, the check did clear.
Okay, good.
The check cleared.
I was wondering, so we're good now?
We're both good, brother.
But you don't have to say suck ass again.
I gotta
and
tell
Rob,
you, Rob,
congrats to you on buying a house.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
What were you saying, Alan?
I was just gonna say, though, Rob, like we love hearing this because it is such a genre film that not everybody loves it the way you do. So it's great to see and hear who this was meant for. I always tell everybody that I made this movie for me. The demographic is Alan Maxson. But it turns out Rob is also an Alan Maxson demographic. And so is Preston. And so it's great to hear all these praises. So it's not that it's refreshing to us to hear it as well, because we love knowing who is enjoying it. And so truly, like, I thank you for all of the compliments. It really means a lot to me, and I'm sure these two as well, to hear that.
That's right. And the sexy sumo, he's excited about the movie too. And he wants me to give Alien Planet the sumo squeal of a
Yeah.
Sorry, I was too busy laughing. I couldn't even finish the sentence I was doing there. Oh, Sumo.
Is this like when Preston? Is this like when Tom Likas would play people out? Is that what this is? Do you remember that?
No. I know what you're talking about. No. We're just. I have these clips always here, and I play them to have fun.
I was gonna say, can you play us out Bill O'Reilly style?
Oh man. Well, this was a blast.
Thank you so
everyone's having a great time. There you go. Peter here. Great video, great interview. Well, thank you, Peter. I appreciate that. And not everyone's happy here. Severio's he's upset. We have to end it, but it's all good, brother.
He's always upset when you end the stream. He does the same thing on my channel. I can stream for 6 hours. He's like, "You're ending already?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm like 6 hours. My ass hurts." This is a big ass. It needs to get up every now and then.
Rob, before we wrap it up, what do you got going, brother? Anything on the channel?
So obviously, you guys know we stream every Friday and Saturday night to talk about MonsterVerse Godzilla stuff. But I do want to say, after this experience of this movie, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time. I am going to review this movie because I'm going to do everything I can to share this. I have not done a movie review in a while because I've been so disappointed with Hollywood that I want to review this movie. I want to give it a thorough review. And so you can expect that video on the channel over the weekend because it was really good. And I think I want to share it as much as I can to do my part to get eyes on it. So yeah. And awesome. I know the guys on the Nation, on my viewers will definitely check it out. They tend to take my reviews pretty seriously because they'll know if the movie's not good, I will shit all over it. This is why I'm already afraid to ask people, like, "Oh, you want to come on my channel?" Like, well, weren't you the guy who shitted all over this movie? I'm like, oh. Yeah, that's why you don't see me doing reviews on Rotten Tomatoes because that's how it works. But
well, that's awesome, Rob. That's awesome. Yeah.
I always like to keep it honest. So
yeah.
I'm from the Bronx, man. We don't play.
He's from the Bronx. That's right. Oh my goodness! But this was a blast having all of you here, and you too, Rob. It's good to have you back on the channel.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. No, I appreciate it. Thanks, thanks, Preston. I always like coming on here and kicking it out. Actually, Preston, I was thinking next collab we should do an extensive talk about Enemy Mine.
Let's go.
Yeah,
let's do it.
I think it's time.
I have a series here on the channel called "Is It Underrated?" Boom, there you go, baby.
We already know the answer for that.
There you go, Rob. Let's do it. Is it underrated? Enemy Mine. Let's kick it off. So,
all right. Sounds good.
But again, this was a blast having everyone here talking sci-fi. That's right. And check the links in the description box below of this video. Follow all of these badasses. That's right. On their filmmaking journey. That's right. That's right. Keep following them, and y'all know what you need to do. That's right. Y'all need to check out Alien Planet, baby. Buy the Blu-ray. Check it out on Amazon Prime, baby. That's right. That's right. Sci-fi, action, a little bit of that martial arts in there. That's right. A little bit of intrigue, a little bit of betrayal. That's right. We got gore effects, practical effects, visual effects, and most of all, best of all, passion, heart, and love for the craft. That's right. And these guys they had the passion to make it work and to get it out there. And me and Rob, like you guys, we have the passion to help support and watch awesome movie content. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rocking and rolling, baby. And don't none of you guys go anywhere, but I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys.
Thanks.
Later, guys.